Hey guys, everything new under the sun. I thought I'd give you a tour of the Everything New Under the Sun SON chicken hatchery. This is the setup I have going, and if you've ever heard chickens chirping in my videos, it would be from these guys. So down the bottom, I'll give you a closer look, but down the bottom there's 5 Chantecler chicks. They're about a week old now. And then up above, and we'll take a closer look, I've got my 7-egg Brent's incubator and my 36-egg HDD. It's just a Chinese incubator. And so let's take a closer look and I'll tell you a little bit about them. Alright, so these guys are a little bit shy. As you can see, I've got my, get out of the light here, I've got my Brent's EcoGlow heat pad there. And it's kind of like a reptile heating pad. It only takes 12 watts, really efficient. And then, of course, I've got the feed, chick feed, and the water there. There's just a big Tupperware container that I have them in, and some wood chips. If I kind of shake this up, hopefully they'll come out, and you can see them. They like to hide under there. It's a great little heating device. If I can move that, then you can see them all. And it's very warm in this room right now, so it's not going to bother them. But there's 5 birds there. They're all doing very well. Again, it's a Chantecler breed, and this is the only Canadian breed of chicken. It's a great dual-purpose bird, so that means for eggs. The eggs are chalky white, generally. So not brown eggs, but not white eggs, like leghorn chickens, for example. Just kind of a chalky white. And they also make great meat birds as well. So the cockerels grow up, and you'll get a good 5-pound bird out of them, which is perfect for a family meal, we find anyways. And they make a great, like I say, dual-purpose bird. So this Brent's EcoGlow, they just kind of huddle underneath it. It's just warm to the touch. It's kind of got a pad there. You can hold your fingers on it, but it gets real hot. But it's supposed to be not too hot that it would burn them. But they just kind of sit underneath it when they're cold. Try to get a bit that in there and not squish them. There. And it's kind of angled toward the back, so if they're a little bit colder, they go to the back. If they're warm, they go to the front. Try to get that, make sure they're not squished in there. Or if they're warm, if they're cold, they go to the back, I should say, where it's a little bit lower. And if they're warm enough, they come out. And if they're really warm, they come right out. So they kind of gauge their own temperature, and they go under it if they need to. But these guys are doing well. Probably by the time my 7-egg, actually I think my 36-egg HDD incubator is closer to being ready to hatch than my 7-egg Brent's. So we'll take a look at that now. So under here we've got the Brent's incubator. Now this is one that I purchased a while ago. I eventually sold it to a friend who wasn't using it this year, so I asked if I could just use it, and might as well keep it packed full of eggs. So I've got 7 eggs in there. This is auto turn. It's not auto humidity, but it works very well. The temperature is very accurate on these. And it is currently set on 16 days. The number there counts down to 0, basically, which is hatch day. On the Chinese one, the number counts up to 21 days. So a little bit different there. And of course, I don't necessarily trust the Chinese one as much as the Brent's. The Brent's apparently are made in the UK. And you pay big bucks for these guys, even the smaller ones. This one's about $300 to $400 for the auto turn. So there's Chantecler eggs in here. I've got 7 in there. And I've got the HDD loaded up with 36 Chantecler eggs. So let's unbox that, if you will, and I'll show you what I got going on. Alright, so this is the HDD, and per the instructions, actually, they say if the room is cold, then you can go ahead and put the foam back on that it actually shipped in. It actually shipped in this foam to keep it safe, but they actually recommend putting it back on just to keep the temperature, to make it easier. So what this has over here, you can't see it, but it has a temperature, a humidity sensor, and the number of days. So I'm on day 15. This is counting up. Oops, I hit the button by mistake. So you have the setting where you can set the temperature, an up and down button, and an off button. And if you look at it, this is also an auto turn unit. It's got fans in each side, and this whole tray moves back and forth, and these just rotate. So again, this is what the Chantecler eggs look like, kind of light brown to white chalky eggs. And so there's 36 Chantecler eggs in here. which I hope will all hatch. Now you may notice, if you can see it in frame, no, you can't really see it in frame. Yeah, I guess you can. You may notice I've got 3 different things sitting here. So this is the temperature gauge for the main onboard temperature thermometer. The other 2 were extras to test the thermometer of this incubator itself, because I didn't quite trust how well it was. And so I've got a couple here, and they're kind of out. So the HDD, well, now that I've opened this up, it's cooled down, but the HDD usually shows about 37.8, and then this guy, which is a fridge thermometer, but it does just as well, usually shows about 37.4, 37.5, and this cheap one off Amazon shows even less usually. So I mean, they're all within 1 degree Celsius. This one is in within half a degree Celsius with this one, so pretty close. The other neat thing is that this has a candle LED on it, so you can actually open this up, pick up your eggs, and candle. I'll just show you candling it real quick. It's pretty neat. So you just pick it up, stick your egg on there, and you can tell by flipping it over if there's anything growing in there. And in that one there is. It's solid, nice and dark. And I've candled all these. There was 2 in there that were duds. I've since replaced them with new ones, so I haven't looked at those yet to see if they are moving along, but they're younger. They're younger, so there's a bit of a dark spot in that one. So I'm not sure when I put those in, but they won't be as far along. They look at least better than the other 2 that were in there. That's what I do. Every couple of days I come and check on them. And but the ones you'll hear in the video are the ones down at the bottom. This also comes with a water tray. If I scoot you down, there's a water tray here, and this is how you add water to it, so you don't have to open the lid to add your water for humidity. So it works really well. It's got the humidity sensor, like I said there, and this also has a humidity sensor, but it usually shows like 99%. It's not very. It doesn't seem accurate, and this actually seems more accurate. So I'm fairly impressed so far. I like this incubator. You know, nothing's perfect. You get what you pay for, but overall this seems to work pretty well. And then to actually just kind of keep them warm, I put these the cloths over them, and that just kind of keeps them extra warm. They don't have to work as hard, and that means that they're able to keep the temperature much more steady. You have less humidity loss, etc. So let's look at the hatchery, which basically is in my office where I do all my videos. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about these guys or about what I'm doing, let me know and I'll answer it in the comment section.